Very good evening from Kochi Biennale Foundation and Kochi-Muziris Biennale in 2014. My name is Bose Krishnamachari. I'm born in a small village in Kerala, a place called Mangatagara in Ernakulam district. I studied in a vernacular school. Then I wanted to be like other kids. I wanted to be a doctor or an engineer or something like that. But I've taken for my pre-university studies, I studied in Sri Shankaracharya College in Kaladi, where I took science as my specialized section. But unfortunately, I fell ill for a long time, maybe 3-4 years. Maybe that is fortunate. That's one of the reasons I'm here as an artist I represent. So that's the time I used to do theater, a little bit of learning of dance. It was almost like an infatuation, learning a little bit of flute, and then painting. Of course, I studied in. I was reading a little magazine called Sangramana in '84. Then I joined Kerala Kalapidam in 1984. There, what was good about Kerala Kalapidam was I could interact with a lot of interesting people from different practices, theatre, film, poets, philosophers, etc. That was an interesting time for 1 year. Anyway, '85, I received an award from the State Academy, State Local Academy, one of the first prize to. So one of my friends sent a prospectus from Mumbai saying that why don't you come and join in Sir J.J. School of Art. I was not aware of contemporary art institutes around India. That was also turned out to be that prospectus, as well as my friend's invitation is also come as a kind of God's touch. So I moved to Mumbai in '85, '86 I joined in J.J. School of Art. There are a lot of stories in between which I am not saying. It will take a long time to get into that. Here it is, I was asked, the first mail I got, why don't you talk about Kerala history, about Kerala's contemporary art or the history about Kerala art forms. As an artist, I feel that Kerala produced quite a lot of brilliant artists, but most of them are moved away from Kerala, moved away to different cities to learn about contemporary practices, or they didn't have the chance to exhibit their own practices in Kerala. The first example is Raja Ravi Verma. You have to watch me in this. You are not watching there, you are watching me. Alright, unfortunately. Alright, so when we talk about Kerala history, art history, or modernist period of practice, Raja Ravi Verma as the first name comes in. And Raja Ravi Verma also, like other artists, moved away from Kerala to Mysore, Baroda. There was no patronage. One of the reasons why people move away from one place to the another, the patronage. So there was no patronage, but even if he was a king, and he was also kind of inspired from the Western mode of practice, the British school of practice. But that, when we read about contemporary, history of Kerala's art practices, I think that we have to start from Ravi Verma. Then we should, then we'll move to KCS Panikya. When I talk about Raja Ravi Verma, there are many things we can talk about. One is his printing press in Lonavala, and the other one is like his oleographs. He brought gods to everybody's home. That's the printing.